The end of fighting games is now. Whoa, not the end, sorry. Reveal trailers. But then again, when you think about it, all in the same. So, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but very much recently, or throughout the years of fighting games being developed, a lot of the cast reveal, a lot of fighting game developers reveal all their characters that are being revealed in their season pass from the start of their development. For example, Mortal Kombat's been doing this since Mortal Kombat 9. No, it's a lie, sorry, 11. Mortal Kombat 11. Street Fighter 6 has done this, has been doing this, I think, since season 2. And obviously, Fatal Fury, City of Wolves, the new game, has just done this also. And I think Grand Blue Versus does this too. There's a lot of companies that do this. And the only reason I'm really talking about it now is because the new one on the chipping block is Bandai Namco, because Tekken 8 is going through a similar process. People are complaining and want to see what the characters are from before. I don't know where the outcry for this came from, but in the Tekken dev review that we just had, Michael Murray asked us which one we'd like, and obviously during this poll, which has I think just been done, I'm not sure, I voted for, obviously I voted too. It's been revealed that it seems like we're gonna go to the revealing every character at the start with concept. And here's the thing about it. If you don't know by now, I'm all for character reveal trailers, revealing the characters one at a time so we know what characters come on then. You know what I mean? So this is what the side I'm on, but we're gonna talk about all of it. So just sit down and listen to my opinion. That's what this is, opinion, disclaimer, about what I feel should be the case for DLC reveal trailers. But let's start with the opposing side that's winning, which is revealing them all at once. So obviously, if you're not sure at this moment in time what they plan to do, or most games are doing, they show one character first. They might not even show one character's gameplay. They just show the lineup, the concept art of the lineup of who's coming back into the game, or who's coming in the game, whether it's a new character or whether it's a new character or whether it is a returning character. You're gonna see the concept art of all of them with their dates aligned. That's how it's gonna be. And I guess the benefit to this, which I think is the only benefit, really, honestly, is that you get to see who's coming out first and foremost, so you know whether you should spend money on the season pass and when you shouldn't. Because obviously I can understand that if you buy the season pass and you invest all in and you don't like any of the characters that got put into the game and they got revealed one by one, I can see why you wouldn't want to do that. But here's the thing with that. This is the only benefit I see. But here's the thing with that. I think that is your fault for opting on something you didn't even know you'd like. And hear me out on this. This is my counterpoint. Why are you spending money on stuff you don't know is going to go up and be good? And if you don't mind, you buy the season pass because you want to compete or whatever, that's a whole nother thing. You shouldn't even care whether it gets revealed right there and then, right? In terms of like investing or whatever, let's think about this. You are going to spend your money like to see a concept art of how that character may or may look, right? Here's the thing about this. You don't know how they play. You don't know how they look in game. You don't know if they're a good character, they look fun, or they're what. They could be a boring character from what you may know. They could have been a character from the previous game, and they just play completely different to this game from gameplay. But you wouldn't know that because all you saw was a story, and that's all you assume. So, to me, I feel like you're basically doing the same thing. It's just that now you know what the character looks like, but you don't know much else. You could wait for the character to come out, and then invest in buying the season pass, for seeing their gameplay. But if you just buy it straight out, knowing that, and you don't know if you're gonna like their gameplay, then I can't lie to you, I feel like it shouldn't apply. Like, your opinion shouldn't apply, if that makes sense. Because honestly, to me, a character drawing can be anything. Concept art can be anything. Think about it. When they revealed Negan in Tekken 7, that wasn't hype to me personally. Because all I saw was a character I've never heard of. Everyone who's watched it would have been like, oh, Negan, but there was no gameplay. Which brings us to my second point now, for advocating for why you should reveal trailers. You get to see the gameplay of that character as well as seeing them in the flesh. Like, it gets revealed to you in one go, and you see the gameplay. So you can decide from there and then whether you like the character or not. And let's say it's a character that you don't give a flying flipperoo about, right? Let's say it's a character that you don't get. Let's say, for example, because I didn't, Lei Wulong, or another character, Sakura, right? If I known he's coming out from Way Day Dot, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna be honest with you. It might not even interest me to play. But if you reveal it to me in one go and you show me the gameplay might stir me and make me think, ooh, he looks kind of good. I'm gonna play him. I'm actually gonna play him. You know what? Never mind, right? Because that's how I felt when I saw Heihachi, because he looked kind of cool. Did I play him? No, I'm not a good Heihachi person. But he looked super cool and I was like, yo, this is sick, right? But like, honestly, if it's a character that I don't care about, it's not like, and you reveal it to me like at the start of the season, I'm not gonna care to try and get the DLC. You know what I mean? Because it feels like if you reveal this character to me, I might not even be hyped about it like before the game even comes out. So it's like, let me actually preface it. Let me actually give it context. If I have a character, you reveal to me this character, and I thought, oh, okay, he looks alright from the concept. I might not be bothered to see the gameplay trailer. Is that because me being lazy? Maybe, but at the same time, if I'm not interested in that character, there's nothing you can do that'll make me interested about that character. Like, if it like his gameplay could be cool, but for all I know, I don't know anything, and I don't care. Because you have to understand, some characters in any fighting game, especially returning characters, are not liked. If you bring back a character that isn't liked, and you revealed it from the start that they're there in the DLC, you're just gonna look here like, okay, I'm not gonna play them. Because honestly, I wouldn't play them. Why would you play a character that they've revealed to you with a concept art? That could be 3 months down the line, maybe towards the end of the year. You know what I mean? And your interest for it will die down. And here's another thing I want to actually bring up as well, why I feel like reveal trailers stay. Hype. For example, Final Fantasy 16 Live. This was a big announcement. And it was a reveal, and it was a shocking reveal because no one knew that you were going to get Clyde in there, right? That was amazing how they revealed it. You had no clue it was Clive until the very flipping end of, well, midway through the trailer, that it was Clive. And it was hype. It was only hype because you had no clue who it was. If you had known beforehand who it was, the gameplay would have been hype, but it wouldn't have been as hype. Because it's like, if you had known before who was coming in there, you'd be like, okay, cool, I can't see the gameplay. But it's like, in some instances, it feels like you need to have the gameplay and the hype to build it. Hype can't really be built from just seeing a concept art. For someone to be hyped over a concept art, over a picture of a character, must obviously mean that you were already interested in the franchise or whatever the character was from the get-go. You have to be a die-hard fan of that character, otherwise it's not going to appeal to you. But when you show a character even that no one's knew was coming out and their gameplay, you can understand their vibe. You can understand how it to me, this feels like a no-brainer. It just feels like if you don't show your character, if you reveal your character and the gameplay at the same time, it's beautiful. But if you don't reveal the character, if you don't reveal the gameplay, it's kind of just missed out hype. Like, for example, Cyberpunk. Girl Gear Strive has announced that Cyberpunk Lucy is going to be in the game. And what do we know about her? Nothing. We don't know a thing about her. We just know that she's from the Netflix show. That's all they showed us. That's not hype. The only thing that's hype about at the moment is that that's an amazing crossover, and it is, but there's no gameplay to show me or get me interested. I don't even know what she looks like in game. I just know that she's in the game. Am I going to be hyped for it later down the line? No, not really. I'll be honest, not really. Like, it's cool, but it's not now. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like there's no point showing something that you can't show. You know what I mean? It's not finished. Why am I showing a character that's not finished? You want to show your finished product, and I feel like if you have a finished product, that's when you should be showing and revealing it. You shouldn't be showing it when it hasn't happened yet. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's your own fault if you're buying characters early without knowing what they are, unless you're prepared to take the risk of knowing that you might not like the character. Honestly, me personally, I buy season pass. I bought season pass of Tekken 7 because I was Tekken 8 and 7 because I was hyped. 7, they already revealed to you that it was going to be well, I didn't reveal it. It just happened. I was late to reveal. But Tekken 7, they revealed Noctis and Geese, and that was hype to see that you got 2 powerhouses in one season pass. And the same thing can be done with these games too, but like when you reveal them from the jump, I don't know, man. It just doesn't, it's not hype. I feel like I've made the same point. Is it working? And even as a business as well, as a business, you can't really organize, I feel like you can't really organize, events or like live stream events to get a big reveal on here when there's no reveal to reveal. Everyone knows who the character's gonna be, just the gameplay, and it's like, okay, cool. This is cool that we get to see the gameplay, but it's like, if there are people who are really excited for seeing the prospect of like, you know, a Final Fantasy character again, or a mystery guest character, right? Like Smash all the time. If Smash didn't do guest characters, look, if Smash didn't do the reveals for every character like bit by bit, you wouldn't be excited and you wouldn't tune in. If you already knew who the characters are going to be, you're not going to tune in unless you're a diehard. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like people forget how much reveal trailers bring fighting games into the spotlight, and Smash isn't a fighting game by any means, but we can't sit here and deny that the reveal trailers were not flipping sick. When Sora got into the game after years of being denied, when Sonic got into the game, when Solid Metal Gear Solid Snake got into the game, when flipping Joker got into the game, Terry, Kazuya, these are all hype reveals that if you already knew from before, you wouldn't be hyped. You'll just be like, okay, he's in the game, sweet, I'm gonna go check him out. It's not, oh my god. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like when you do this, when you take away this part or element, I feel like you're killing fighting games, because fighting games are the only DLC, are the only games that can have revealing DLC about a character. There's no other franchise or, you know, genre type game where you can do a reveal like that and it's a hype. Maybe League, I don't know, but honestly, like fighting games, it feels like that's its market, and when you take that away, it just feels like you're just taking everything, you know what I mean? And you would be surprised. Plus, to be honest with you, if I'm gonna be honest with you as well, let's actually down another point. But as a business standpoint, I think you know what DLC went well, what wheelchair went well when you see the numbers as soon as it happens. For example, when people bought Clive, you could probably tell. They could tell how many people bought Clive separately or bought a season pass just for Clive. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell from those sales who's getting what, when's getting who. And you can probably tell that from, you know, if people buy it like straight away or not. But it's just, as a business standpoint, they stand to lose more money not having reveal trailers, because obviously if everyone knows your character from the jump, you know, there's no reason for them to invest their stock in unless they really like the characters that are in there. You know what I mean? Or they're just gonna buy the character separately, which most people will do. But when you have when it's all like on the app, no fee, you spend your money, you take a chance, and you invest. And if you invest, then you get what you want. If you don't get what you want, then it is what it is. That's life, isn't it? But it's like, I don't feel like you should take that excitement from people. That's the one thing that makes fighting games more exciting to see, like gameplay and reveal. What's the point of showing me the concept art? You know what I mean? Okay, I think I've yapped on enough. I think I kind of gotten it out right now. I'm obviously gonna miss the hype reveals and the hype moments when they reveal trailers and shock the world with what character's gonna be in the game and what crossover they've managed to pull out of their amazing brain. But you know, all good things come to an end, and I feel like when they do this, it's just gonna kill one part of fighting games that made fighting games shine in like a global setting and like a environment and community outside of the fighting game community. Because most people that see it sometimes aren't even involved in the fighting game community. They're just watching a video game awards and they just happen to see a game from a track. You know what I mean? It just outsells. But anyway, yeah, I digress. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think fighting games are killing themselves when they do this? Do you feel like they should reveal their season pass at the start of the whole cycle, or do you feel like they should reveal it bit by bit like they have been up until now? Let me know, guys. It's been your boy Wills. Take care.